Hello there, it's Halo with the Armageddon Report. It is Drought Thursday. Why is it Drought Thursday? Because that's when they update the map. The data actually goes from Tuesday to Tuesday, but then they release the data that following Thursday. So you're probably not surprised, but almost all of the country is in a drought. But if you want to look at the actual percentages, you go to tabular statistics, words I cannot get off my mouth. Anyway, current conditions. 80% of the contiguous US is in some sort of dryness, dry all the way up to drought. 63% is officially in a drought, D1 to D4 are drought conditions. Nearly 1% is in the worst type of drought that you can have, the exceptional, D4 drought exceptional. So yes, it's also very hot. Here's heat advisors, excessive heat warnings in the darker colors. And then will the drought be subsiding anytime soon? Let's go straight. This is, by the way, the Climate Prediction Center. I found this recently. So if you want long-term type predictions, you can go hang out there. So is the drought going to get better? Improvement down here in Arizona and New Mexico, some more. And, Alabama and Georgia and Florida might see some improvement. Everybody else, though, drought to persist or intensify. And of course, you can go over these maps individually. So on the temperature, since it's summer, what you'd be wanting to see is the bees below normal temperatures, but instead all you basically see is the above normals on the temperature. So 8 through 14, 1 month outlook, 3 month outlook, and then of course with the precipitation you want to see the opposite. You want to see above normal levels of precipitation as opposed to below. So basically the precip map will tell you what you were probably already guessing, which is that the drought is only going to get worse for lots of areas. Now, some areas might see some improvement, I don't know. But 5-day outlook, so we might see some improvement here, but I found something else. Here's what I found. This is only updated once a month, and I'm not sure how reliable it is, but anyway, this is actually the amount of precipitation, at least as of June, and of course the drought has only intensified and worsened since then. But as of June, when they released this, how much rain it would have taken in inches to end the drought. I believe that was the official phrases. So we've got in like the green areas, it's as much as 18 to 21 inches of rain that is needed. And of course, the red areas over here is not, I do not believe who's going to be seen. This I think says 3.9 over here. So 3.9 apparently is not going to end the drought over there. Might get close. And of course, any amount of rain is lovely when you haven't seen any for days and days and days. But apparently not going to kill the drought. Kill the drought, yes. Anyway, moving on to cycloking.com, we've no longer got Fabio, we've no longer got Tropical Storm Jackfruit, also known as Carnoon. But what we do have is what may turn into, I believe, Tropical Storm, if it got that far, Vicente. And of all places, I believe the US was the one who contributed that name. This area, medium probability right now, out near the Philippines, Taiwan, potentially having impacts, future impacts to China, so we'll keep an eye on that, of course. And then we've actually got severe thunderstorm weather to talk about. Not near areas with the drought, not enough rain. We need more thunderstorms. We need a hurricane. We need a land cane. That's what we need over all of the US. Just soak it all. Then we'll all be underwater and flooded, but, different problem. Right, so 50% chance of winds today, 15% chance of hail with possibility of significant hail, and 2% chance of a tornado. So look at the mesoscale discussions that are in effect. Up here, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota, we've got area being monitored for a possible weather watch. Mesoscale convective system capable of damaging winds and significant hail expected to develop. So watch possible for that one, 60%. Down here, in the Kentucky and Western Virginia type area, evolving mesoscale convective system developing southward, right? However, watch unlikely, so. But mostly below 15, not severe criteria there. Criteria, can't get that word out of my mouth today. Anyway, so watch unlikely on that one, 20% apparently due to it not being above severe levels. So here are the actual probability maps, where this is the map showing you the probability of winds 58 miles per hour and greater. So here's a slight risk area and another one. And then Pacific Northwest has a 5% chance. Here's the hail map showing the possibility of 1 inch and larger hail. So we've even got hail chance over there. And then the black hatched area is where the significant hail is possible. And significant hail is defined as 2 inches or larger. Tornado-wise, 2% chance up there, 2% chance down there. So if you're not familiar with what the 2% or any of the numbers mean, I could pick this random point in Indiana that's in the green, has to be in the green. Anyway, and that means that random point has a 2%. There's a 2% chance that that random point or someone within a 25-mile radius of them will see a tornado today. That's not that I really, truly understand what that means, but that's, you know, that's the official definition. Tomorrow, as high as a 30% chance, and 2, that's a pretty big slight risk area, isn't it? And then a slight risk area up there. Here's the actual probability map where you see Arizona has something going on. So a lot of the northern states with the 5%, and then the highest probability, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia have 30%. So of course tomorrow the Storm Prediction Center will release the breakdowns of tornadoes, wind and hail, and to see tornadoes don't seem to be a huge threat right now, so I'm not counting on that, but I shouldn't say anything. There could be a tornado threat. Day after tomorrow, since it's only 5%, there's nothing on this map, so instead we'll look at this one. And you see there's a 5% chance day after tomorrow. However, days 4 through 8, they've put not only something on the map, but something for days 7 and 8, so pretty far out with that one. I think I don't really understand it, of course, but there's supposed to be some sort of upper ridge, right? Whatever that really means, and upper lows and stuff's going on. But, so that's newsworthy because, you know, it's already rare enough, pretty much, for stuff to be on the day 4 through 8 map anyway, but it's even rarer for it to be on the tail end of the day 4 through 8 period or whatnot. So anyway, we'll be keeping an eye on that, of course, and of course we'll keep an eye on the drought, which, you know, it will probably, it's the Dust Bowl of 2012, right? It's gonna be fun, isn't it? Buy your masks now. In fact, you might want to, you know, start some sort of breathing apparatus type company, because, you know, there's gonna be much demand for it when it starts kicking up all the soil that no longer has vegetation on it. Anyway. Right, on that happy, cheery note, severeweathertv.com is the official homepage of this wonderful screencast, whatever it is you're watching. There's blinky things down here, and there's old screencasts under that thing. Right, Wicked Wix is wickedwx.com. Tornado coverage, totally forgot to bring that up, but there's actually now Storm Pass on that. I'll cover that tomorrow. Today was Drought Thursday. Today was all about the drought. Right. And then cyclocane.com, if anything goes on, is cyclocane.com. Right. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy either being flooded or on fire or, you know, storms. I don't know. Enjoy whatever your wonderful weather conditions are, because, you know, no one ever talks about the weather if nothing's going on. So weather is equated with bad things. Right. That's it for today.